I asked for a topic on today's reading, what does the collective most need to know, and the service card came out. Now this has been coming out a lot, so that tells me I haven't quite got to grips with the message. So I picked a few of these round picture cards, and look what came out. Dog, dogs, and a tiger. So there is some really heavy message here. I mean, not heavy, but there is some very, very strong message here about guidance and protection. So let's pull some more cards and see what the universe has to say about this. Well, there was a situation in your past that you were keen to explore. It was sort of like, hey, yeah, let's go. Or I'm keen for this adventure, whatever it was. But that didn't pan out. Somebody kind of left you high and dry, and whether that's a job opportunity or a collaboration of some sort or even a romance, there was sort of quite a bit of promise and a bit of light-hearted, like let's go on this adventure together, and then a sudden like record scratch, and then just a sudden disappearance, like almost a ghosting, and it was quite painful. So there is a big change coming about now. Somebody feels like has kind of felt this temptation to rewind the situation with you. They are really second guessing their decision to run off or to remove this opportunity from you, and they have been really going through it seems. Now this is where it gets interesting, because it feels like they are coming back to build something with you, to want to build. And it looks like it is going to be quite a bit of hard work. So there is the map indicated here, that you're kind of in unknown territory here. You're kind of still kind of wary of making the same mistake, trusting somebody who's not really in for the long haul maybe. So you don't really, you can't see ahead. We've got quarrel there, Mars in the 4th house, the roots of your life. You may have had a falling out with this person, and emotionally you are being asked to be discriminating. That's the Virgo house there, the 6th house with the moon in it. It is being very careful with your emotions and very deliberate with who you open up to. So there are a couple of indications here that this person is actually, when they come back around, you may decide that it is actually all over between the two of you, that there is actually nothing left. It is an end, it's a game over. This might be a friend who you've had since childhood. This could be something to do with children, or it could be just triggering to your own inner childhood wounds. There is something, this card also keeps coming out a lot recently, along with this sort of the service dog card. This is a recurring theme. So look, you might be able to join the dots in your own life about what these energies mean to you, because it might be different for everybody. The energies to lean away from are being too optimistic in this case. So it is being a bit skeptical is a good idea. And lean towards justice in reverse for some reason. So you might feel as though you are being unfair to them by saying no, but don't let that stop you. You don't need to be fair to this person. You don't need to give them a fair hearing if you don't feel like it. It is time to maybe be selfish, put yourself first, and if they can step up to the plate, so much the better. Let's see what else the universe wants to say to finish up. The only other thing I'll say about leaning towards justice in reverse is don't try to get payback. Don't try to actively punish someone. That's not your role in this, and so if you don't cut off your own nose to spite your face is another way of sort of seeing this. Use your rational mind. Step into your King of Swords energy. This is air sign energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That is very rational. It's fair. It's fairness. So that's quite an interesting indication here, that you don't react too emotionally. There is indication here of strength again, that there might be a lot to sort out. There might be a lot of difficulty here, a sort of something to overcome. So something quite difficult, hard work to overcome. But there is freedom on the other side of that. It feels like a release. So maybe something that's been preying on your mind, or you've been left wondering for a year or two about why something didn't work out, you might just get the answers you've been needing that set you free. So it will be different for everybody. There might be a fresh start here for some. There might be an ending that liberates you for others. Yeah, so after a time of internal conflict, trying to figure things out, like wrestling with your own self, wrestling with your own conscience or your own motivations, it's really having like your heart saying one thing and your head saying another. It feels like a time of celebration and joy, like the end of this kind of internal conflict. So it really does say you will see a way forward one way or another through this. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. If you'd like your own personal reading, go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. Meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.